Welcome back to the deep dive. You know that feeling when a song just gets stuck in your head?
Oh yeah, the earworm.
Exactly. That melody, those phrases, just looping for hours. Well, today we're going to show you how to harness that and, use it to hardwire English phrases right into your memory.
It's honestly the most fun way to learn, but, and this is the big reality check, if you're just letting English music play in the background.
Passive listening.
Right. The learning effect is almost zero. We feel like we're learning, but we're not really absorbing it. So our mission today is to move from that background noise to active deconstruction. We've got 4 techniques to do it.
Okay, let's unpack this. So the journey has to start with what we're calling strategic selection. I mean, not every song is going to work as a learning tool, right? If you're struggling with speed or clarity, you probably want to avoid, say, high-speed rap.
Or even some heavy metal where the articulation can be pretty muddled. It's just not helpful for training your ear at the start.
So what should you look for?
You need clarity and repetition. So we really recommend starting with music that has a moderate rhythm, clear vocal sync, classic, pop, folk.
Even Disney songs.
Disney movie themes are perfect. But here's the most important part. You have to pick a song you genuinely love, a song you're willing to hear like 50 times.
50 times or more. If you dread hitting play on the 10th time, you've definitely picked the wrong song.
Exactly. It's your lab material. You have to like it.
So once you have that perfect, repeatable track, the next step is lyrics deconstruction. And we're not talking about translating the whole thing word for word. That just kills the fun.
Precisely. The goal is to hunt for language chunks, those common phrasal verbs or idioms.
And the melody helps with that.
It's fascinating, actually. The melody acts as a literal memory hook in your brain. When you learn these phrases linked to a rhythm, you can just pull out the whole sentence in a conversation later. It's like hitting play on a little audio clip in your head.
That's the cognitive part. But what about turning that into actual speaking? Building that muscle memory?
Okay, so that brings us to shadow singing.
Shadow singing.
This is critical.
Yeah.
It's about building physical dexterity.
Yeah.
And you are not trying to sound good. That's not the point.
Right, it's not a singing competition.
Not at all. You are just mimicking the singer's flow. You're focusing on their liaison, how words run together, and their reduction, which is how words get shortened. So you imitate gonna, because that's how it's actually said, instead of the rigid going to.
Yeah, and to make sure you're not just, repeating sounds without understanding.
You need a way to test yourself.
Right. That's where gap-filling practice comes in.
Yes. This forces your brain to pay attention to the details it usually ignores. It tests your recognition of subtle sound differences, like tiny prepositions or tense changes that learners almost always miss. It turns passive hearing into active recall.
So let's make this super practical. We have a daily 5-minute practice drill.
Anyone can fit this in.
So you start small, pick a section, maybe just the chorus, about 30 seconds long.
Step 1. Listen blindly. Twice. No lyrics. For about a minute, just try to jot down maybe 3 to 5 key words you catch.
Then what?
Then you spend about 90 seconds comparing. Look at the lyrics, spot those liaisons we talked about, circle any new words.
And finally, the most important part, the last 2 minutes are for full shadowing. You sing along or repeat along maybe 3 times until your rhythm and pronunciation start to match the singers.
And you've got great tools to help. For a gamified challenge, check out lyrics training. It's basically a fill-in-the-blank game.
And for a deeper dive.
For slang, metaphors, cultural context, Genius is essential. It breaks down what the lyrics actually mean.
And of course, platforms like Spotify or YouTube with their built-in synchronous lyrics are perfect for that shadow singing practice.
Absolutely.
So when you boil it all down, what's the core idea here?
I think it's that music is a carrier of emotion.
Right. So when you link words to a melody and a real feeling, they stop being just, cold letters on a page. They become living tools you can actually use.
But you have to actively engage. That effort is what transforms the background noise into a real learning environment. It moves the words from your memory to your mouth.
So here's a final thought. If music works by connecting words to emotion, what non-musical English media, maybe a specific movie scene or an emotional piece of poetry, could you intentionally link to a strong feeling to make that language stick? Go find that emotional hook.